Hello Pisces, I'm hoping you're doing well. This is the mid-month reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars. I'm going to use the horoscope spread, so I will cover different areas of your life. Some of you may resonate with the career part, the money, the home, of course, love, one-on-one connection. So please keep in mind these are pretty general. Take what resonates, leave the rest. You have free will. Now, for some of you, and this is going to be very specific, doesn't mean that the whole reading is going to be for Gemini, but some of you may be dealing with a Gemini or have Gemini placements, or this Jupiter in Gemini is affecting you, because I felt like Gemini was coming when I was pre-shuffling here. Again, it's very specific. It might be that just this Jupiter in Gemini energy here, the moon is in Gemini today as well, actually, maybe creating here or some type of potential or a little bit of a tension but growth at the same time. Let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars, please. What is important for Pisces to know? What possibilities, challenges, opportunities, growth is coming in here? For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars, what these transits are bringing in. One more. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, and the Two of Pentacles. Balancing life, it feels here. Daily routine, work, being careful. Very Virgo and Capricorn. Very earthy. It's like the attention here is on the practical, mundane, habitual type of energy here. How you balance that. I don't know if this is you or someone you're dealing with. It might be a connection. All right, so a lot of Pentacles, which is nice, because again, with all that Piscean energy here, with Saturn as well, and Neptune here, it might be needing that you need something to ground yourself. And again, this feels like maybe you have an idea about a project or a work or a relationship, and is kind of going towards improvement. You have something here with the Page of Pentacles that you feel like is going to take you towards this abundance or long-term commitment. All right, there's the Gemini energy. The Jupiter, by the way, this in this card, this is Jupiter in Gemini. So with all those practical, mundane kind of situations here, it feels like mentally you might be feeling stuck, or when it comes to a certain situation, like you cannot see a way out. Sometimes, again, being too much into the practical, mundane things, we forget to look at the big picture, and that's where the Eight of Swords is coming in. So let's see. You're looking good with the Ace of Wands. You feel inspired, passionate. You're starting something new, relationship, or when it comes to a project. But again, this feels exciting. There's a spark. There's the initiation here. It's like life is starting in a way. So when it comes to how you see things, valuable things, especially when it comes to money, finances, self-worth, self-esteem. Again, this house is all about possessions and values, and even how we make money or our security. So the Page of Swords, it feels like someone that has kind of been researching and brainstorming here. Of course, again, it might be that you're waiting for some type of communication here. Be attentive with the Page of Swords. Be very prepared in a way how the news are coming in. For some of you, again, it might be that there's something that you've been researching and waiting for, and you're still kind of trying to be objective. Look at the Page of Swords. It's like it's holding that sword as the truth, as the idea, and it's kind of observing and watching here, kind of an energy. So I will see how this is all coming in, because we're going to clarify, but it's not necessarily there's going to be this growth. To me, it's just someone that is observing and waiting here and trying to find information. Okay, so there's the Jupiter energy that is coming in the third house of Gemini. So again, depending here on your chart, for some of you, this is going to be very emphasized. So there's going to be a turning point here for some of you regarding your environment. If you want to write something as well here, media, siblings here that is coming in, buying a car, short trips, all those kind of situations now are kind of coming with some changes. With the Wheel of Fortune, again, it's kind of going with the flow. It's unpredictable. It can be that finally things are moving forward for you if you have been feeling stuck, especially as I mentioned with that Eight of Swords. Now is like a turning point. It feels faded when it comes to communication. Something, again, with this Ace of Wands here, something you want to start. All right, there's so much gratitude here, guys, when it comes to home, family, engagements. For some of you, of course, you might be buying a home with this. For others, you might be feeling that finally you're very grateful of what you have when it comes to home, family. It feels like celebration, union, passionate foundation here, the building blocks of a passionate connection. That's what it's coming in. All right, so why you have the Three of Swords? What do you feel torn when it comes or to children or to your creative part, or when it comes here to your love life? The Three of Swords is coming as I want something. It is part of the Empress. I've said it before. The Three of Swords usually comes in that someone wants to go towards what they want, but they feel here, especially because it is Saturn in Libra, but is exalted. Relationship, partnership, other people's point of view here kind of affect how we feel. So it's like making this decision here. In a way, if we're going to go towards the Empress, it can be self-love, it can be unconditional love as well when it comes to another person, and it can be about, as I mentioned, for some of you, this is very specific, about children. So in this situation, what do you feel like torn? What do you feel here that you have to make a decision kind of situation? Separation, maybe heartbreak for some of you here regarding a person. Oh wow, look at the Piscean energy, and this is in the Virgo house, by the way. The sixth house, the house opposite you, and this is Mars in Pisces. So for some of you, you will feel very completed when it comes here to work, daily life, routine. It can be you finding your own tribe. It might be that you feel like very blissful in the things that you do every day. I like this too because both the third house and the sixth house, which can cause a square attention, are coming here with positive energy. Gemini and Virgo. Like there's something here that feels like it's changing for the better for you. And you feel completed. You feel content. You feel blissful. All right, so I feel like this Three of Swords may be very different for some of you that is coming in, because when it comes to one-on-one partnership, business or romantic, first of all, someone admires you. There's admiration, there's success, there's victory, there's recognition. To me, this is also like the Six of Wands. Someone finally is being awarded for what they have to give. Okay, it's like there's an audience here. Someone is giving something. So the Three of Swords, and I'm saying this because I look at these two houses as romance, and when it comes to marriage, one-on-one connection here in partnership. So you might be feeling that you have to go towards a situation that results in some type of, I want to say delays, or maybe someone else here will feel the hurt. I feel like the Six of Wands admires you, wants you, adores you. So be aware what it is here that you want to go after and why you feel there's going to be some type of heartbreak. But one-on-one connection, it might be that you're winning a legal case for some of you. It might be that there's this victory with one-on-one partnership. It might be that for some of you with the Six of Wands here, finally, you know, if you thought that there was one-sided kind of connection, that's not the case. All right, there's love here, guys. There's, for some of you, it can be new love. new beginnings. It feels like a rebirth kind of energy, or a birth with Ace of Cups in the 8th house of Scorpio. It can be about the shared resources, but I feel like it's mostly like a new life, new beginning, outpouring love here, renewal of vows. All right. In the houses, the mutable houses right now, I have to see you with the 12 houses, but you're looking good, Pisces. And the mutables are, like you are, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Virgo. We have the 3 of Cups. If there's anything about relocation, distance, journeys here, higher education, friends, it feels like finally there's going to be this or reunion or these good news that are coming in, or again, you feel like very happy. I feel like with the 4 of Wands and 3 of Cups, I'm getting reunions, or, you know, finding your own tribe or happiness here, but you're celebrating. Some of you preparing here for a journey, you feel like this is the right time, and there's celebration here. All right, so why you have the 5 of Pentacles in the 10th house? When you have the bliss and content, it might be because what you're watching for. There's a fear of lacking, of one-sided. It might be with the father figure or mother figure. It might be with authority. It might be with your public image and reputation. Now, personally, I see the 5 of Pentacles as someone feels like they need to make this journey. They need to make these changes, but are afraid that this is not going to be, especially because it's Mercury in Taurus, is not going to be something here that is approved by society or by, you know, what's supposed to be in. So remember, this 5 of Pentacles is just temporary. You're going towards something great here. Do not let fear or you know, a certain challenge here or crisis stop you from moving towards something that you feel like is going to be best for you emotionally here, but also what fulfills you. So it's just a temporary kind of situation. Why do I need to go towards this, or why I'm not getting here, or why am I left out? And it might not be you, it might be someone you're dealing with. Do not let that kind of stop you from moving forward towards, I feel like, what is this greatness or happiness here that is coming in. All right, because this is, you have the Justice. For some of you, again, as I mentioned, this might be this victory here when it comes to your visions, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to any type of groups that you're working with, networking, because the Wheel of Fortune is also here with the Justice. It feels like someone that feels like this is supposed to come towards me, but in the meantime, I'm going to play fairly here. I'm going to be aware of the consequences, because we know that in life, we're going to go through this cycle. We're going to go through unpredictable changes, ups and downs, but how we act towards those events. And this is very interesting in this house, in the 11th house, because it can be very humanitarian, very much kind of looking at progress in the future here, vision, goals, friends. That's what it feels like it's going to be with these pros and cons and consequences and a turning point here and karma. All right, so what you don't see, this is your house. That's why I said with the mutable houses here, I'm seeing good things coming in. So the Page of Wands, we started with this Ace of Wands, this new beginning, with this fresh start. Something is being handed to you, or you feel inspired. So behind the scenes is telling you that not only, again, this needs exploration, this needs adventure. It might be that you might be getting some message. For some of you, someone is very curious. You have this connection, telepathic connection, because the Page of Wands, look at it, it's just, it's kind of, I hear you. It's like it feels excited, and it feels like there's something that is developing here from this opportunity. Messages, communication, you are in the beginning phase when it comes to, for some of you, as I mentioned, when it comes to writing, when it comes here to this work daily that you do. Have that optimism, be open to exploration, to adventure here, kind of an energy. But it feels like will develop, whatever is this passion is developing here, or this new beginning. It can be flirtatious energy as well that is coming in. All right, so that's why we have the Hierophant, because as I mentioned, you're dealing here with certain things that has to do with your career, the kind of I will be left out or I will not get the recognition, is part of the Hierophant. Look at the lovers here. In this kind of case, are kind of kneeling to something higher, or there's obligations, there's rules. It might be because of when it comes to love and when, romance, your children, when it comes to this new beginning. So with a Hierophant, you might be questioning your faith, your belief, legal matters, traditional here kind of situation, and what it is here that you need to abide to. Remember, it's telling you also with the 12th house to listen to your own self, your inner voice. And as you explore and experience here, you might, for some of you, again, messages are coming in here as well. So let's clarify. Let's see what's coming in here more. Kind of, if we can get more specific in the reading. But love-wise, I feel like there's this success from your person, adoration. Maybe they're waiting for you to kind of be more forward, because there's opportunity here. There's a new love. But I don't know if there's interferences. Journeys here. Again, higher education are coming here as a big turning point and celebration. What is this Ace of Wands, please? What is this Ace of Wands? All right, you've been stressing about this and you've been feeling conflicted. Again, I feel like it is your assets, your money, your values here that you are worried about. But it's like it's telling you again, this is the time to just feel that passion and not kind of dwell here on what will be the hurt, what will be the rejection. It's like someone that constantly worries about another situation here, crisis or faith or belief, for some of you with a Hierophant, conflict of values or faith or connections here that you worry. This is, you're holding on to this Page of Wands. Again, give it life with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. It feels like go for it. Do not dwell on your own thoughts. Look at the Page of Wands. It's like out in nature. Like it's listening to the birds here. And it's kind of saying, feel optimistic, feel alive. What is the Page of Swords, please? What is the Page of Swords? Yep, is that Eight of Swords, guys. So there is a situation that you kind of waiting and observing of how you're going to move forward. Where is this going to lead? Is it reliable? Is it consistent? Is it methodical? I have the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. So I feel like, again, you're still kind of gathering and seeing and observing here, because again, I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is such a predictable pathway. It's like someone is like step by step and consistent, I'm going to go there. But I have to say a little bit of this energy cancels out, because at the same time, you might be feeling like, oh, I cannot do this. I be aware not to talk out yourself of a situation here. Because again, you might be feeling then fear here. No, I'm going to be lacking. I'm not going to get this when it comes to career and status and reputation. So it's good to be observant, but it's also important here to kind of make a move. Not to kind of dwell and where, yeah, the Page of Swords, look at it. I don't know if you feel like I cannot do anything until I hear that my finances or situation is going to be consistent, but that's the energy that is coming in. What is the Wheel of Fortune, please? What is the Wheel of Fortune? One more. This is going to be a turning point towards or partnership or something you have been working and waiting for. The right opportunity will come in, but for some of you have been preparing and working on this opportunity. It might be that someone that you are friends with or a close person here. It can be even family. There's going to be like some type of changes here in your favor, I feel like, that are worth it. All right, so what is the Four of Wands? One more. Okay, the Queen of Cups and the Five of Wands. How interesting. So if there's been a little bit of tension, disagreement, again, I feel like for some of you between home and career, and when it comes to these love situations, and also because there's success here and recognition, whatever that is, finally, I feel like you're saying that this is where I feel good with the Four of Wands. This is what I want. So maybe, again, closing out other people, other situation, and feeling like you and someone else. That's what you want. That's the union. There's the Queen of Cups is coming in. So I feel like it's you, but it can be someone you're dealing with. There's no tension here. There's no competition. It's just two people here that are coming together. Or again, as I mentioned, you feel like you have built something passionate here. When it comes to home, when it comes to who you share your life with, property, again, you feel like this is what I want. This is what feels good. But I feel like it's with you and someone else. So what is this Three of Swords, please? One more. All right, so it's interesting. I know now that it has to do, or for some of you, it can be about children. Because I'm getting the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups can be a child, a daughter, but for most of you, it feels like there's a situation here of completed. Look at this. We have extended family here. We have third generations. We have, when it comes here to legacies, what we're going to build. And then we have the Page of Cups, which comes as innocent, dreamy, and a new beginning. It might be a new crush here, a new beginning for some of you, and you're feeling torn if this is going to lead to your, you know, commitment, long-term goals. Especially, again, because career-wise, as I mentioned, someone feels like they might be left out, they might be abandoned or going through this crisis, and you want to go towards this in your daily life, just bliss and content. So the Three of Swords is not, that's why I said it's not something that, oh my God, I'm going to feel some type of painful lessons. It's just that you have something good, but you're feeling like, what do I choose? Both of these cards are good. Whatever you have to decide here, it can be, what do I need here long term? What it is right now that I follow my dream with the Page of Cups. Let me see here. Oh my goodness, you look so good. You're going to achieve something, or you're going to feel like whatever is this Piscean dream here, or completion, or content, and bliss has to do with the world, by the way, or with this distance, or traveling, or you can see like you're following here your true purpose. It's like this quest or this journey here that is coming in, and you feel like completed. And it might be for some of you literally that you're going on a quest. You're traveling with people here that you feel like are going to enrich your life or enlighten your life here. So what is the Six of Wands, please? One more. Huh. Interesting. If for some of you, or this person is at a distance, because I'm getting the Chariot and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups came reversed, and I'm getting the Two of Wands. So it feels like there's going to be this success, there's going to be this recognition, as I mentioned, or your person finally come in here that, hey, this is what I want, nothing compares to you, you are my world. But it feels like someone has to be very triumphant. It has to overcome here fear, or, you know, challenges, or feel like maybe with the Nine of Cups reversed that maybe this is, I don't know, this is not going to happen for me. If you have had the wish fulfillment and you felt like this is just too good to be true, or this did not happen, maybe something was not reciprocated, again, it's telling you that not only this person wants you, but there's going to be success here in these intentions. It might be that it's telling you, be bold, know exactly here, be confident without fear of rejection or failure here. Stand your ground in a way with the Six of Wands. Look at it, it's high and above when it comes to making this move, this clear direction. And that's in one-on-one partnership. Business, romantic, legal, opposition here. What is the Ace of Cups, please? What is the Ace of Cups? One more. You're looking good, guys. The Ace of Swords and the Sun. This comes in after, not only, again, as I mentioned, when it comes to this idea that you're kind of waiting, in the end, you're going to open up with, because we're dealing with the eighth house of merging, of changes, of transformation, or of intense kind of connection. But it feels like it's coming here with the sun as something finally is making sense to you, is bringing enlightenment and happiness and joy and clarity. So that cup is overflowing because finally something feels good. What is the Three of Cups? And it can be this love, it can be this renewal, as I mentioned. What is the Three of Cups? The Six of Cups. Or you finally, again, there's this reunion with someone you know. But the Six of Cups to me is known joy, is pleasure. It has this inner childhood situation here. So, or friends from a distance here, or visiting a place. Or finally, you feel like what makes you truly happy. You're finding your own happiness and joy here. Someone from afar may want to reconcile here. What is the Five of Pentacles? There's way too many here, but is the Three of Cups? I don't know why you feel, maybe because of this situation you have to go through some difficulties. Okay. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo for some of you. I have Scorpio, Aries, but it feels like someone here, because of this situation at home, feels like there's going to be, especially I keep getting between feelings, emotions, love, and someone's career and status, that it might be like there's going to be some strife. Remember, this is the journey. It might be that someone feels like, oh, right now I may kind of need to compromise something. I feel like I may be reading from the King of Pentacles point of view, but it's just a fear of lacking and being left out, like someone is not getting also the recognition here, or fearing that they will not get the recognition. But it has to do with the Four of Wands here, this family situation. All right, so what is the Justice card? One more. Look, you're gonna get your Ten of Cups. Yep. And we have the Queen of Wands. Remember I said something here with the Three of Swords, that you're feeling torn. We looking at, with the Three of Swords, we have third generations, Virgo by the way, versus Pisces, and the Ten of Cups. So know that you are on the right I feel like your track or pathway, because whatever it is right now that you feel like in your daily life you have to accomplish, you also stay balanced here when it comes to your visions, your goals, but also keeping that humanitarian kind of vibe. I feel like, again, this is a family here that is by themselves, no extended. This is the vision and the goals. It might be for some of you, you might be dealing with legal matters, you might be dealing with social work here. I'm being very specific. For others, again, when it comes to your visions and goals and, you know, children here in romance, how do you balance this situation? How do you feel like it's the right timing? It might be that you feel attracted to a person here, and you want to go towards this person, but kind of right now, I don't know if it's a friend for some of you in the 11th house, or feels like there might be differences in goals and visions here of what you're looking long term. Understanding that pros and cons and balancing a situation and waiting for the right timing, it's important. I feel like it's telling you you're gonna be happy. What is the Page of Wands, please? What is the Page of Wands? One more. The Star and the Death card. And the Justice here and the Five of Cups. It has to do with this person, for some of you, or past situation. I'm laughing because that Page of Wands feels like someone that is starting to believe and listen and kind of get in touch with their own passions, because this is complete transformation. With the Death card, it's like someone has gone through these changes in perspective, how you see things, and with the Star is that through this transformation, through this intense, remember I said some type of birth here, you are going to see things and feel and act and believe again in a different way. There's optimism and there's this kind of youthfulness. Now for some of you, someone here that maybe again you thought is over has changed here the way they see things. They're hoping here, even through with the death card, this transformation, there's this hope, or to hear from you, or kind of things to be explored in a different way, in a more carefree type of situation. All right, so let's see what is the Hierophant. One more. I thought I had two. All right, so it is an opportunity here that someone is trying to find a way to move forward. Remember I said there's something here of obstacles and values. So it's like finding a balance with some of you regarding an opportunity and what you have been feeling conflicted about pursuing. Again, it can be traditional, marriage, commitment, higher education, something you want to pursue here. Finding a balance, a fluid mind here regarding an opportunity. That was what it seems. It might be that someone still is hoping for an opportunity with you and trying to let go whatever has been this fear of hurt, especially with the Five of Swords, guys, which always feels like one-sided, rejected. If you have felt rejected by someone, now they want you back. That's very specific. Again, for most of you, I feel like you might be dealing with your values and how you see commitment and your home. But for others here, if there's been a situation of rejection, unrequited love here, that's not the case. I feel like this person is coming now with the same kind of energy or more, like adoration here. That's what it feels like. I truly hope this resonates with you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.